Hello, 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 it is I, ArtWorkOfDR, DJ Kitty Ruby, you know, your girl, and I'm back with a creative video for you dolls. I know, I haven't had a lot lately. I'm trying to edit and trying to get things out there, in the midst of trying to start the other channel up with my son, which, chaos and timing and all that stuff. So, anyway, besides getting artwork done and filming and doing other things, it is the holiday season. Can you believe it is already December? It like struck me today. We are already in the first week of December, and yeah, I don't know. It's kind of threw me off guard a little bit. Oop, don't mind that. I'll just put them back on. But yeah, it's shocking to me how quick December came. And I have been meaning to do this project for a while. It's on my ideas chart. This is a shirt custom, and it's a male shirt. It's Dragon Ball. I mean, it's not like a fancy shirt or anything like that, but I don't know. I really like the color. It's like a minty teal color. It's in between teal and green and blue. It's a nice little color. So it's got the little young Goku on the front, and then it's got one on the back. So I have to be careful on how I do this custom. I've done a few in the past. Normally what I do is because of the collars, I'm not a fan of things touching high up on my neck. I never have been. That's one reason why I wear a lot of tank tops. I just don't feel comfortable with stuff like up against my neck. So I've been cutting like my shirts like a little bit, just like right through here for like the longest time. And then after a while, I decided to do other things. I've gotten a few where I basically made them like off the shoulder. I've taken the sleeves off to make them tank tops. I've done things in the back where you tie them in a few different places. That one is a little difficult. It doesn't always look so great after you've washed it a few times. I'm not like hella skilled at any of this, but I do like to kind of make things my own. With this one, all I really want to do is lower the neck a little bit. So I'm thinking probably right around here, just cutting it down. I can't go too far because of where Goku is on the back. You see how he I can't really go any further than the tip of his hair here. So trying to see what I have available. I have a chalk pencil. I think it's in this bag. As a artist, we end up collecting supplies over the years. We try different brands of things, and it really depends on what we like. We're trying to find a medium that works for us, I feel. And so I've collected quite a bit of different kinds of pencils over the years. I got into markers, so I've had a few different brands of markers. When you try them and they're not like the best thing ever, you kind of like put them away. I haven't gotten rid of many. Occasionally I give some to my son because he's an artist as well, and that's why we're making the other channel. I have like a travel bag that I've had made up for a long time, and it's just things I take on the go. I have fine color sketch alcohol markers in here. I also use this bag for my son when we go places if I'm not sure what is available for him to keep him occupied while we're there. So, I don't know, there's got a wide variety of different assortment of things in here. And I actually love these. These I started out with a long time ago. When I was in high school, I used these. These are they're General's Pastel Chalk. They're like pencils, but they're in chalk form. They're erasable. I love these. They've gotten a lot of use, certain colors more than other colors. And I did a lot of really cool pieces with them back in the day. I'm going to use the gray one just to sketch out a line for myself. Anyway, like, I don't know if it's just me. I doubt it is, because I know a lot of other artists out there, and they're always saying, like, how many, they've got all these different brands, and kind of like feel like a hoarder of art supplies, or we have an art addiction. And it, to us, it's kind of funny. It's kind of like my joke with my husband is I'm an art supply hoarder. I have a supply addiction. Like, I know it's not funny to joke about addiction, but like, I don't know, like, what it is about art supplies. You feel like it's a guilty pleasure, even as an artist, and you're using these supplies most of the time. You're going to continue using them, so you really shouldn't feel too bad about it. But I always do anyway, even though I try to make sure that I don't buy myself too much throughout the year. And I try to use what I have available. So, if any of you guys have that similar problem that I do, then you understand the struggle. So, my art area, I need to get better storage so that way I can organize my stuff a little better so I can actually get to it all. I think that is another reason why I don't end up using everything that I have, is because it's just like stuff is stashed here and there, and it's hard to get to sometimes. So I'm just going to use this chalk because it's on the shirt. I can easily wipe it off with my hand or a wet paper towel. And I just want to kind of mark off where to go. So that way when I'm cutting, I don't the wrong area. So it should be right around there. Now, this is gray, so it is light. So if you guys can't see it on camera, I do apologize. I'm going to go ahead and move my camera down a little bit on my old easel here. So I just have a light line of gray. You can barely see it. And of course, if I need to adjust, I will adjust. But I'm going to try to get as close to here as possible. There we go. Just a nice light line. Do try to match them up as best we can here. think that's as good as I'm gonna get it on that side. Alright. And you know, you guys can always leave comments and suggest certain kinds of videos as well. That'd be really cool to see what kind of videos you guys are into. Now, I don't have any fancy scissors like cloth scissors. I wish I did, but I don't. All I have is my good old trusty orange-handed scissors, and I'm going to go ahead and start cutting. I'm going to mute myself so you don't hear me being flustered or anything weird like that, okay? So we'll be back in shortly, and I'll show you what it looks like. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and move the camera back up. It is too hard to cut with it right in front of where I'm cutting, so raise it back up just a little bit for you guys, okay? So alterations are done. Now, let me remind you, this is just a quick DIY. It's not like an intensive one where you're going to use a lot of materials or tools or anything like that. I do wish I had fabric scissors, which I plan on trying to get soon. Because then that would make a lot of the alterations that I want to do to things more professional and easier and less jagged and all that stuff, which is fine. It's not like I'm selling these or anything like that, so it's perfectly fine. Why did my lighting in here just change? That was weird. Anyway, there's other ways to do alterations to your clothing, to your shirts, pants, whatever you want to alterate. I am by no means a sewer or anything like that. I do know how to hand stitch. Like with the puffiness of the sleeve, that could be fixed by cutting a slit down part way and then sewing it together, and then it will take care of that. You would do the same on the inside, but since I'm not selling this or anything, I'm just wearing it around the house, I can just, you know, stuff the things in there. When I cut these to make the bows, I could have cut off the original seam bit, that to get rid of the excess little bit of material, because it is a little bit bulky. I might do that later on down the road. But I'm going to go ahead and stand up for you and let you dolls see the outcome of the shirt. I am recording this part the day after I filmed the rest of the video because I had to come back and fix some things. There were some mistakes with the audio in the end of it, and a word was misspelled in the title, so bear with me if you already watched this video and you're rewatching it. I apologize. I had to fix it. I just couldn't let it sit. Thank you for the doll who informed me of the issues, you know. So here is the shirt. Like I said, it's a men's shirt. It was a large, I believe, or an extra large. If it didn't have a logo on the back, I could have done some slits in the back, but it does. So, man, I haven't worn jeans in forever. This feels weird. But yeah, so it's just like an easy shirt thing. Like, you can have the shoulders be kind of puffy. See how this one looks a little puffy? It brings more dimension to the top. It kind of reminds me of an 80s top in the sleeve. You know how like back in the day when we were kids, well, if you're my age, your sleeves were puffy in the shoulder area, and then it kind of went down. So see how this one I have tucked in, it's not as puffy. This one I'm kind of just letting it pop out. You could wear it either way, or like I said, you could cut down the sleeve just a little bit and bunch the fabric together a little bit and sew it together, and it would lay flatter. So yeah, I appreciate everybody for watching my videos. I know I don't always upload a video every week. It really depends on how my health is doing and how I'm feeling at the time. I am trying my hardest to continue to film videos and edit them and put them up in a decent amount of time. I am starting that new channel, so I would appreciate it if you guys went over there when I get that up and going. My son and I are going to try to do some stuff this weekend. I know we said that last weekend, but I really am. We just got distracted. Family of 5, distractions come easy to us. Anyway, I appreciate you, and don't forget to stay creative. Keep those creative juices flowing, because what else are you going to do with your time, right? Anyway, dolls, thank you for watching. Bye.